Good afternoon again from EuroShop 2023. I'm Moritz and I'm here together with three wonderful guys. On my left, Valerio from Lenovo. He's the AI and HPC lead for EMEA. We have Torsten from Intel as the HPC and AI leader for Lenovo from the Intel side. And we have Marcin, the co-leader and co-founder from byteLAKE. And we want to talk a little bit about our partnership and collaboration. So Torsten, can you give us some insight on how Intel and Lenovo are partnering on all those topics showing here at EuroShop?
First of all, thank you for having me here. It's a pleasure. And Intel and Lenovo have really a long-standing partnership, especially in the HPC and AI segment. We started back in 2019 collaborating, and the collaboration spans from joint solution development, joint product development, but also basically co-marketing, and that's why I'm here with you today.
Thank you very much. Valerio, so we are doing a lot in the AI business, especially with our partners. Can you give us some more insight on that?
Yeah, so like AI is really pervasive, and you have probably endless cases where you can apply AI methodology to solve major business problem. And so it's impossible for just one single company to actually address all those kind of different use cases. And what we are doing, one of the strategy we are having either to address those problems or to allow like a sort of democratization of the access to the AI technology for many customers, even those without internal skill set for implementing their own solution, is to create an ecosystem of partners around us. Strategic alliances, just like those with Intel, allows us to explore a cutting-edge solution for infrastructure to support those applications, and partnership with ISVs and software company like byteLAKE allows us to develop software solution to address some major problem. And byteLAKE is one of the 30 plus ISV that joined this program. We can proudly say that we can tackle different verticals and quite an extensive array of micro verticals or business functions within those verticals, from retail, manufacturing, healthcare, and many others. But we are talking about retails today. I mean, retail, it's a whole world, and it's one of those verticals that doesn't seems to be like a lab or like one of those fields where you see innovation, but it's actually within retail that you see it's within the retail industry that you see more innovation happening. They really explore cutting edge solution to improve the current status of the industry, and also to be able to solve some of the major challenges, like what happened in the last 4 years, for example, massive disruption of supply chain and processes that leads to even further decrease of those thin paper margins that they have in their business. So byteLAKE is one of these companies that is addressing that market under from a restaurant kind of standpoint, they are targeting the restaurant. And I will leave Marcin saying more about the work they are doing with us and with Intel.
Yeah, that would be great if you can give us some introduction to that, how you're leveraging Lenovo, Intel, and your technology to provide that solution.
Yeah, so thank you for inviting to another session here. It's always a pleasure to sit down with you guys. And when it comes to retail, so of course there are plenty of opportunities where we can leverage AI. We started with a self-checkout service. It's long story short, you put your items on a tray and then the camera takes a picture, sends the picture over to SE50, which we use for the Edge AI, and then the magic happens there, right? So the trained AI models recognize the items and send over Wi-Fi or any other wireless technology to a POS terminal where you get the list and you don't then have to enter them manually, right? And then we've been working with Lenovo almost from beginning when we co-founded the company. So for us, it's a great partnership, and we see that you guys deliver hardware that we need at each and every step when developing solutions to the market. Like, for instance, our products work offline mostly, and we don't rely on any cloud connectivity. So any AI, or I would say magic that happens, is offline, where the data is produced. So we need some processing unit, typically tiny PCs that you can easily install in a retail shop or in a restaurant. So SE50, SE10, or ThinkCenter devices, they match this criteria, right? And then there comes some processing unit that we need to be on board, right? So like most of our customers, they typically use Intel anyway. They have it for Word, Office programs, for typical back office operations and so on. So for them, it's natural to have Intel there already, right? So for some customers, we don't want to, redesign their world in any fashion. We want to adjust our software so that it can match whatever they have already installed. And back in the days, we did a project with Intel where we tested our products with OpenVINO, and we benchmarked how it would improve the performance. And we saw roughly around 10x improvement in performance. So for us, it was like, wow. At the beginning, we said like, yeah, we can get maybe 30%, maybe 10%. But 10x, it was something that gave us the answer that, okay, this will work for edge processing. And you can actually see in the booth, right, like demos. So if you're on Euroshop, go to hall 6, G57, right? And there will be a live demo that you can play with the technology. But anyway, for some retailers, it's enough to have just one device, one camera for the self-checkout. But we are now upgrading the products with additional features that you can actually place a camera that will monitor or analyze the whole behaviors or situation in your restaurant and give the owners or the managers information and notification about, hey, there might be someone that might need a drink refill, or someone is impatient, waiting for the check, or there is some dirty table or something needs some cleanup. So eventually we'll end up having more cameras. And for that particular use case, we benchmarked our solution with Intel's GPU Flex series, and we're seeing good performance there. So it gives us like the answer how we can scale the solution from single installation at the post terminal all the way to large-scale deployment for more complex installations or for larger retailers. Yeah.
So that's we choose Intel as a partner here because they are able to leverage that solution.
Yeah.
Torsten, can you give us some more insight, for example, on maybe the Flex GPU adapters or an OpenVINO and what that makes so special?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, also byteLAKE is one of the first partners joining our AI Builders program, right? So basically optimizing their frameworks and their software to our hardware and software like OpenVINO, right? And OpenVINO really gives you the ability to scale from, as he said, from the SE50, for example, as a really edge device up through server type class of devices, going from single task to multiple tasks at the same time, right? And that basically also means seamlessly going from a client type of CPU over a data center type of CPU, even to a data center GPU like the Flex series. And you can see it if you come to the booth. It's in there, Flex 170. It's one of the first installations you can see, probably the only one you can see here at Euroshop.
Oh, okay.
And I'm super excited that you have been bringing it here.
Yeah, we're super happy to see that.
So guys, that sounds pretty amazing. So if you have the chance visiting Euroshop, step by the Lenovo booth in Hall 6. Oh Lord. So I'm pretty happy to welcome you there and have a live session with those nice guys from Intel or byteLAKE. Thanks for watching.